Good evening, everybody. We're live with some Slime Rancher. Nate, thank you for the host. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Before we get started ranching some slimes, we do gotta get stream raiders going. So, to get this battle started, place your troops in the next half an hour for a chance at victory. In the meantime... Oh, game audio is really loud? Well, let me try to fix that. Also, just do that. That would work as well. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet still. Alright. Thanks, Nate. Alright, so I've done quite a lot on this save file, but also not all that much. Like, I've unlocked the Ancient Ruins, but I haven't gotten around to actually unlocking the Glass Desert yet. And, oh. Hold on. There's like 50 variations of the spot. How many underscores is that? Oh wait, I can just ban from here. There we go. Alright, hopefully that should be averted. Anyway, as I was saying, my main goal for today is to finish unlocking Victor's thing. Because I only need like 150 more debug reports for that. And then I think after that, I'll get around to actually unlocking the Glass Desert and finishing things off on my ranch itself. Alright, Victor wants 2 petals, 14 pinks. Alright. Yeah, most of my day in this game is just feeding all my slimes. I hope to cut that down with automation eventually, but Aku, welcome in. How have you been today? Yeah, Haku, it was one of the bots with like 50 billion different variations of their username. Which is probably just most bots, really. Oh, great. That's my phosphorus. Also, I gotta say, for some reason, my phosphorus slimes sometimes just despawn. Like, I have 10 right now, but at some point it got down to 5. And I don't know why. It didn't get out. It just randomly despawned. Alright. So, I tend to call the grotto, the lag cave. For, quite a reason. Those being my crystal slimes. I think it's just because I chuck all of the carrots in here, and also the crystals themselves, it just tanks the frame rate. There's an Elder Rooster that I'll have to take out and feed to my tabbies later. So I gotta say, I quite like the strategy of keeping the Quantums happy by just never letting them be hungry at all. Ever. They must always have food. Come on, chickens. Normally a lot of them here. I mean, sometimes you get those days where it's just, for some reason, the chickens don't want to spawn in the overgrowth. But it looks like this one will be going fine. Yeah. Hold on, if I reposition my mic here, is this... Okay. I think... I don't think that changed my audio level at all. It's just, made it so I can actually read chat, because my mic was blocking it earlier. Come on. So once I get automation down here, it's mostly just gonna be, you know, taking things from the silo and burning them. Right. Hunters get 2 roosters and 9 hen hens. And tabbies also get 9 hens. And that Elder Rooster that they was in there. I mean, Haku, chickens in this game are a food source for a reason. Sulfur Plorts are worth 16. That's a lot more than they usually are. Usually I have Phosphor Plorts down at like 13 or 14 or something like that. Well, it would be big monies, except for the fact that the next thing I'm trying to buy is 120,000 new bucks. The game really said just, you know, make everything super expensive at this point. Luckily, I have a lot of ports to sell. Alright. How many ports have you got for me? Slimes? Just the 20? Alright. Oh wow, ports are worth 17 today? Ooh, that is quite good actually. But yeah, I say I'm planning on putting Tangle Slimes here. Because that's far enough away from anything else to prevent them from grabbing things. I think I'm gonna put Silver Parsnips here. I'm gonna put the Mosaic Slimes in, what you call them? The Overgrowth, in this, plot right there. And Dervish Slimes, I plan to put, in, Mochi's thing, or the lab, depending on, or Victor's thing. I think it's, yeah, Victor's Workshop, I believe, is what the game calls it. Only 3 ports? Alright. Alright. 26k total. Bad so far. Actually, yeah, I think Victor wanted 2 puddles and, what, 14 pinks? Alright, well, there's the puddles, and I can grab the pinks. Yeah, you're not wrong, Haku. But I mean, like, that can be valuable. I mean, just look at fertilizer. Go this way. Grab the rest of the pink slimes. Alright, 14, I think that was enough. I mean, if not, I just run out to the front of the ranch and grab more. Pink slimes aren't exactly rare. Yeah, I was right, 14. Alright. Sell these. Chuck these into the Quantum Slime's auto feeder. And onto the lab. Alright. Simulation time. Need, 150 more. I have to say, I do really like the simulation as a minigame. I think I still prefer Mochi's minigame, but this is still fun. It's just, the glitch slimes are very good at getting away. Hello, false Q-berry tree. Haku. There's a lot of Ditto slimes here. I think this one is real. Let me check. Oh no, it's not. Just when you think that a tree is actually a tree, it dissolves into a bunch of slimes. Really? It, was getting sucked into the backpack, and then it just said no. Yeeted itself into the ocean. Lucky slime. Alright. And once again, it's a lot of the fake Q-berry trees for some reason. Ah, there we go. I feel like the Indigo Quarry always has a lot of the glitch slimes. Not sure why, it just feels like there's more of them in here than in other areas. Yo, Pat! Thank you for the resub. And yeah, the Slime Rancher addiction is definitely spreading. Yeah, Pat, welcome in. How have you been today? Oh, exit portal activated. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. That's an interesting coincidence. Oh. Oh, I miscounted. I only needed 50 more. Hello, Beatrix. Good to see you again. The bug reports you've been collecting have been most illuminating. With your help, I've isolated the source of the glitch slimes and have a fix in place in order for removing them in order to continue my work on the simulation. But first, I must tell you something. I've determined the simulation I've been running at your performance with the project isn't right at all. Or isn't wrong at all. I completely misread that. Wow. Though true, it projected seemingly incorrect results. It was missing a crucial data point. That the universe can surprise you. Until I observed your willingness to help me, a stranger really. And then your tenacity within the simulation. And people and their abilities were much more predictable. But you've shown me that all the data still motivate, sparking all humans that motivates them. This doesn't mean that attempting to project and scientific process that we're pursuing, quite the opposite, in fact. But it is important that I remember it, that the unexpected still has value. I regret that I have not seen this until now. Had I not simulated relationships and simply let them surprise me, then perhaps I would actually have a lot more people in my life. So with that, I do continue to stay in touch. And to encourage this, I'm giving you ownership of my workshop. That's a bit of a drastic move in it, Victor. Just like, ah yes, please stay in touch. Take my property. Additionally, I have decided not to fix the bug that created glitch vibes. It would seem to me that this very unexpected result is worth keeping, worth studying. So let's see where it goes. Who knows? Through my simulation, though my simulation not be a presentation of the far range, it has its own perks because it's so different. In that sense, it is a very exciting discovery. So please continue to bug reports so that I can continue to study glitch slimes, and I will continue to give you multiple cubes for your efforts. But also, perhaps we could occasionally just check. You can pick the topic. I think I would very much enjoy that. I like Victor. He's an interesting character. I mean, all of the characters in this game are really interesting. Alright, what do we got for the lab? So we have 1, 2, 3. Oh! Well, that is interesting. 4 blocks? Oh, this is just a really cool place in general. Yeah, you can put things over there. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's 4 plot space on the look of this. Yeah. Okay, I think put the dervish slimes in the workshop. Ian Boo! Welcome in. How have you been today? Okay. So, I will go through the normal for this day. See, 11 carrots, 2 auto-eats. But then, I think, I'm gonna want to pop the Quantum Gordo. If I remember, it's up there. I'll try to pop the Boom one as well. And then, I'll bring along 5 Quantum Alerts as well. I'll get myself to the Glass Desert. I've been doing pretty well, Ian. Thanks for asking. Oh! That is really cool, Pat. I didn't realize that you had family up here. Ah yes, ReachCon sans Reach Pad. That would work. I mean, it might not sound as cool on paper, but I'm sure it would be just as cool, you know? Okay, Pat, that is really good, and I'm going to steal that, just so you know. If I ever get to that point that I would want to host something like that, I am going to steal that, just giving you a warning. Because that is an amazing game. Is it Augment 1? 2? Yeah, 2. Alright. Yeah, all the chickens, Pat. All the chickens. I mean, they get fed to my slimes, but there's a lot of chickens. Before we continue on, got a Stream Raiders Battle League. Let me get this going. Welcome back, Nate. Alright, let's plop a haste down. We have got 12 allies in the battlefield against 40 enemies. Let's see how this goes. Alright, luckily, they're all level 1. So we are able to just kind of steamroll through them. Alright. And down they go. We got 5 gold gun if you were to place a troop on that battlefield. One viewer is getting some healer scrolls, others getting 3 warrior scrolls. Over the board got an 8 first, 15 kills, 1 assist. Fox taking second with 8 kills, 5 assists, and myself third with 7 kills, 5 assists. It's going to Haku and XGC Plumber. Alright, let's continue on this way. Place your troops on the battlefield for a chance at a victory. We will be getting this battle started in half an hour. In the meantime, back to Slime Rancher. That makes sense, Pat. And yeah, I personally went with the extra ranch space, went with getting the extra ranch space for everything, because I realized I was going to use my lab as entirely for pink plort collecting. So I kind of needed the extra space. Because right now, the only plot of land I don't have with something on it is on my main ranch, is this one. And I'm gonna put mosaic slimes there. What are you doing, Mr. Honey Slime? Clearly it's waiting for the food, I guess. That makes sense, Pat. I have not unlocked Tangle Slimes yet. I am planning on putting them in Ogden's expansion. Not next to the Quantum Slimes, but they're far enough away that they don't have the range. Also, amen to that. Once I get automation going as well, I mean, it's gotta be mostly for, Oh. Huh. Wait. Oh, I see. That's useful. There's gonna be a lot of carrots here by the time I get to, a drone incinerating everything. And I realized I accidentally shot 7 chickens into the hunter vent, but whatever. There's more of them here. The tabby seed. Oh yeah. Quantum Tangle just seems like a bad idea. Just, be glad that there isn't, like 3 slime combinations, because then you could get a Quantum Tangle Dervish. Hey, it seems like there's a binary with this game. You either feed your slimes, or you go exploring. There is no in between. You know what, Pat? You have a point there. That it's effectively just a tar with that havoc that it will wreak on your ranch. Yeah, automating the floor collection is gonna be good once I get around to it. Yeah, true, Pat. Because a tar, at least you can just shoot water at them and they'll go away. But the quantum tangled dervishes, you would have to, you know, one by one chuck them into the ocean. Yeah, selling plorts in particular is something I'm gonna want to do automatically. Because this takes a while to get, you know, close to 100 plorts per collector. Got 86 here, and it's gonna be even more because they keep making more plorts. Okay, 98 quantum plorts to sell. Let's go. And they're worth 41. That's actually quite a bit for my standards. Most of the time, my plorts are worth less than 20. Like, I'll take 17 for rock plorts, that's high. That is legitimately high. Big money today. I mean, it's not going to get us much closer to the 120,000 needed for rank 23 on 7Z. But, it'll get us a little bit closer. Oh. 9 puddle plorts, I'll take it. I gotta say, the hunter plorts being worth, you know, normally around 40 as well helps too. But honey plorts are just big money. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a bunch of phase lemons. And then teleport to Moss Blanket. Grab as many chickens as I can and start feeding some Gordos. I need a bit more fruit. Quantum Gordo. That should be good. Right, my teleport is here. I should probably refresh the drones too. That would be useful. Alright, where are the chickens? I know they're around here somewhere. They can't hide from me. They can't hide from me for long. Regardless of what I'm doing, I can't speak, ever. It's just... At least it's not really I can't speak ever, it's I can't speak whenever there's a microphone on. Where are the chickens? They shall become a food. Oops. These are stony hens. You know what, I'll get your sure. Yes, that's more of them. Alright, well, I guess we'll pick up more on our way. What is it? I really like the nighttime music in the entrance to the ancient ruins. I mean, also the nighttime music in the ancient ruins themselves is really nice. But, specifically the entrance to it. It's just, I really like it for some reason. Not sure why. Alright, Moon Bordo's down there. I think Quantum Bordo, if I remember correctly, is up this way. I don't want to fall into the water. That would be bad. There's an echo down there. Oh, Quantum Pink. Oh. Ooh, hold on. I think I found it. Yeah, there he is. He's vibrating. There we go. Alright, take the key. Smash a few boxes. Actually, I'll take the chickens. I'm gonna need those. Okay, there we go. Pretty sure there's more chickens around here. Where are they? Aha! The chickens shall not escape my grasp. They will up. Oh, there's a tar. Okay. I was... Yeah, I saw the thing just phase up through the floor. And then the tar music, and I was just like, well, that's not supposed to happen. Alright, how many chickens do I have, actually? 16... It's gonna be 26, 30. It's 30 food. Because the Briar Hens are worth 2. Oh, it's Tarmageddon. Oh, you can... Apparently water is enough to break these. Oh! Didn't see that one. Alright, I think there's more chimkins here, isn't there? There's a lot of puddles. Actually, like a lot of puddles, wow. A lot of boxes, too. So let's see... 4... 38 food right now. Quarters down there. 39. 40. Alright, I need 10 more chickens. Nope. It's 2... 4. Alright, 6 more. Hello? Alright, well, guess I'm not getting that one. Oh, never mind, I am. I think that's enough. Hold on. 24... Yeah, okay. Let's go feed this boom Gordo. It's down here. Oh, I don't think I've read this note yet. The ghostly phase lemon trees that you may have seen. Your head scratcher for me for the longest time. Kept dreaming about an ice-cold glass of lemonade on the long summer days I spent exploring these ruins. Delicious stuff. But here's the trick. If you want those lemons, you gotta go part with a fruity girl. Give it a shot. I gotta love the stealth puns. Where's the switch? I think it's... Alright, I'll just go around this way, that's fine. Not sure what just exploded there, but it was something. Oh, it's a treasure pod. I'll have to go back and open that. Okay. Just stuck in a tiny little hitbox there, I guess. How do I get back up? This way? Yes! There's the Gordo. I don't think I can get through this way, can I? No, I have to go around. Oh, he's vibrating. Run. I still took quite a bit of damage from that. Alright. Let's... How do I get back? Is the question. I think it's up this way. Yeah. There's my portal. Okay, so Gordos are popped. So next day, I think I'll bring along the 5 quantum quartz I need. And unlock the Glass Desert. Yeah, okay. Okay. 120,000. That's something. Ah, Mochi. Let's see, 3 tabbies, 1 boom, 2 rats. Alright. You just, and I'll deposit the Roost Rose to the Hunter's Pen. And I'll get to feeding things. I always mess up with the sprinting. Like, when to not sprint. Because I usually just let go of the stick. But in this game, that doesn't work. You have to actually click the stick in again to stop. And if you just let go of the stick slightly and stop moving and then start moving again, it doesn't stop the sprinting. Right. Beats, and there was another carrot I missed. Huh. That's good. I usually miss that kind of shot, even though it's not really all that far away. But there is a reason I main Tri-Slosher in Splatoon 2, and it's that no matter what game I'm playing, I cannot aim. The crystal slimes are gonna eat good today. The rad slimes really just all like to bunch up in this corner. Alright. So, time for this to just absolutely tank the frame rate for a while. Alright. I think the crystal slimes just really decrease how quick, like how smoothly the game can run. Because that happens quite a bit. Or I'll simply look at the crystal slimes, and suddenly my game goes from running at a nice, I think this is 30 FPS, it might be at 60, I'm not sure, down to like noticeably lower. Alright. Overgrowth collection time. Thought I have that buff to my health bar because the boom slimes just hurt a lot. There's no more to that statement. The boom slimes just cause damage. Which, you know, maybe putting 10 of them in close proximity to each other wasn't the best idea on my part, but eh. I just fired one of those directly into an explosion, but whatever. Alright. These ones. Alright, there's 18 of them. Nice. Nope. The rest of these 9 go to tabbies. Alright, and now Plort Collection. Yeah, Pochi wanted Rad, Tabby, and Boom. Specifically 2 Rad, 3 Tabby, and 1 Boom. Which is... Alright. Yeah, we'll be able to do that. More than be able to do that, actually. We have far more Plorts than those. See, I don't really get... Like, the animation is playing for the whole time that this happens. But it doesn't actually suck up anything, except for the first few frames that it's active. leave 2 red forts, and after we're done selling these, we'll get that Stream Raiders battle going. Alright. Stream Raiders. Yeah, haste will probably suit us best here. Let's get this battle started. We have got 21 allies in the battlefield against 22 enemies. Fairly evenly matched. Until the rogues just kill absolutely everything. Okay, so those rogues just dominated for a while there. And that's a victory. We got 5 gold whenever you were the place a troop on that battlefield. And viewers getting 3 flag hero scrolls. Over on the leaderboard, we got Maida Starlight in first, 10 kills, 2 assists. Hockey with Nab in second with 4 kills, 5 assists, and Nate coming in third with 5 kills. Boots going to Ian Moo. Alright, let's get this next one started. Place your troops on the battlefield for a chance at victory. We will be getting this battle started in half an hour. In the meantime, we got more Slime Rancher to do. Got some tabbies here that dump into the range exchange. I need 1 boot. Alright. I'm gonna leave 5 quantum ports in here. There we go. Grab those and then head up to the Glass Desert. Right? Now, ooh, 80 honey ports, that's really nice. Oh. Looks like once again the Boom Slimes launched the port outside of their cage. That happens quite a bit. Got all 3 little slimes huddled together here around the rubber ducky. And 2,500 words. Nice. Alright, up to 60k. Halfway to the next 7Z tier. Boostros into the hunter pen. Actually, hold on. Grab 2 hen-hens. And while I'm here, since I can put the Tangle Slimes over there, this is far enough out of their range. Put a coop. Dump these into here. I'm gonna need 5 of them, I believe. Alright. Off to the ancient ruins. And refilling this too. That'll be useful. Yeah, it's easiest for me around this way. I just jetpack my way over. And go. Oh, I should need to open that. Or not. I actually don't need to open it. But it'll be useful too, so I'll do it anyway. Phase lemons. Oh, can I open this? Huh. Advanced Mortar Snare. Alright. And the final one. The Glass Desert is now open. Now this is really cool. Oh, Butterscotch Teleporter is available. And Butterscotch Port Depot. There. Oh. Gilded Ginger. Cactus here. Does this hurt if I walk into it? No, it does not. Alright. Oh, goodness. Does Gilded Ginger usually spawn like that? Here. There will be, 4 of them. Alright, well here's an oasis thing. Oh? Oh! Tangle Slime. Not sure if this actually takes a plort or if it's just a statue, but... Oh no, it looks like these actually take plorts. I wonder what these do. Or Gilded Ginger, there are a lot of these. Dervish Slimes! Oh, look at them. Alright, they eat fruit, Dervish prickly pear. The Dervish Slime's a swirling, whirling of energy and slime. Dervish Slimes are found in the desert, cruising across its dusty dunes at high speed atop little whirlwinds. One thing is for certain, wherever the Dervish Slime needs to go, it gets there in a hurry. Dervish Slimes can cause total chaos in the range if not cared for properly. Yeah, okay. And that would be why I'm putting the Dervish Slimes alone in the workshop. Also, I just went in a complete circle. What the? Okay. More of them. I like them. They look cute. Granted, a lot of the slimes in this game look cute, so... Prickly pear. Pops in the note. And another Gilded Ginger. Wow. I feel like I'm getting quite lucky with these. 8 to 10. The Glass Desert is a fascinating place, but you need to be on guard. At any moment, a dangerous solar anomaly that will cause all heck to break loose for a spell. You'll know it when you see it, and when you do, head for cover or risk burning your tuchus? Oh, tuchus. I thought that was like a medical term for a second, and I realized, oh wait, it's just... Okay. Oh, it's rock blocks. Or rock slimes. Or Dervish Slimes? Alright. Oh goodness! I saw a Tangle Gordo and then the sky turned red. Is that... Okay, that's a, that's a skin. How long does it take to wait these out? Oh. This thing's falling from the sky. The music really picked up. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna feed this a painted hen to get it on the map. Okay, that's just particles. Oh. Oh, they only cause 10 HP of damage? Okay. What do we got here? Fire slimes! Oh, okay, hold on. Let me get rid of the dervish slimes. I can always pick up more of them. There's the map. Wow. There's more up there, too. Oh, dervish tornadoes. Okay, so fire slimes fall from the sky. Oh, painted chicks. How do I get out of here? That's the question. Oh, over this way. Oh, there's a giant thing in the way. Oh, I can't fit through that hole? It's unfortunate. Yeah, something still tells me that finding 6 gilded ginger is a bit odd. I feel like there should be fewer of these. I get to the teleporter. Oh wait, actually I don't even need to get to the pink one, I can just teleport straight back. Yeah, it's right there. Alright, so let's get these set up. Chuck painted hen into here. Have a fire slime vibe in here. Oh, come on. Can it not bounce like that? How does... How does it keep in here? Okay, do I need to burn something? No? Game. Game, how do I put the fire slime into its pen? There we go. And I can stick melted ginger here. And it's a good thing that Beatrix doesn't need to sleep, because she was kind of just awake that whole time. Alright, do I need to buy butterscotch thing? Yes, alright. Only 3,000 each, I'll take it. What does it take to craft them? Silky sand. And quantum florets, but that's fine. Yeah, I'll put prickly pears up here. And now I can get the day started. Yeah, only an hour 45 late. Oh, I pressed A too quick, but whatever. Oh, all floors. Nice. Brad in Japan tap. We're gonna have to look at it again, but I think it's 1 rad, 4 pink, 3 tabby. That's why I should probably note that out loud before just going home. So many carrots. Yeah. The fire slime is gonna have a lot of ash to feed on. Alright. So yeah, 1, 4, 2. Okay, I was wrong on the tabby count. It should be 2 and not 3. Right. Aha. And there's a carrot hiding back there. There's a lot of Oka Okas for some reason. The rad slimes are eating good today. And yeah, I'll have to grab those on our way out, which I forgot to do last time. Alright, Tabbies can fight over that hand for the moment. Bunch of mangoes. To them the candy. Three, not bad. I need to feed the quantums. Don't want to forget that. Forgetting to feed the quantums would be a monumentally bad idea. Auto theater is pretty high. And just a chickadee there. Hopefully this painted head reproduces. There's... Okay, no, there's 2 Rushos there. Imagine spawning, and then you just immediately get sucked into the backpack. And then when you are able to see again, you get shot directly into a slime's mouth. Because that's what these chickens go through. Alright, or ash for you to eat, Mr. Fire Slime. Alright. Go. Tabby's get the other 8 heads here. I immediately started walking away. Sorry, Tabbies. I am sorta absent-minded when it comes to that, I guess. Alright, yeah, 1 Raptor to save. And then the rest of them are pink and tabby, so I can just get those. Yeah, okay, there's still 10 of them, I think. $34 crystals. That's nice. Still 25 brads, not bad at all. Alright, yeah, 4 pink, 3 tabby. Actually, what is it that she's offering? Alright, 6 phosphorus and 3 pipes. Let's just get that real quick. Sell these off. Alright, Sprox. And tabbies and the quantums. 84 quantum slimes, I'll take it. Oh, and fires. Right, I have fire slimes now, too. Alright, after I finish up taking the honey parts out of here, we gotta stream this battle going. We have got 19 allies in the battlefield against 79 enemies, so let's see how this goes. They are all level 1, which is good for us, because it means we can just, like, chew through them. But also, there are a lot of them. But it looks like we prevailed. Let's go. We got 6 gold going to every hero that places a troop on that battlefield. Over on the road, we have XGC Plumber in first. 30 kills, 10 assists. Made a Starlight take second with 13 all across the board. And Haku in third with 18 kills, 4 assists. Who's going to Haku? Alright, this next one is going to be the final battle of the night. So place your troops on the battlefield for a chance at victory. We will be getting this battle started in half an hour. And in the meantime, we got some more Slime Ranchers to take care of. Seven battle ports. Alright, I'll take it. 10 hunters. Sell off these. Grab the fire port. Got 2 fire ports. 3. Worth 50 each. Nice. Alright. Let's keep exploring the Lost Desert. Oh. Right. Forgot the way the doors have to be opened. Open that. And yeah, I'll just go around to get over to there. Doesn't take all that much longer. Oh, star mail from Casey. actually... Oh yeah, that does have the thing on the map. Over. This thing. I think I have 2 fire slimes. In total. Because I feel like any more just wouldn't fit into the incinerator. Painted hens. Let's go. They have a nest up there, that's useful. So, let's get 3 more into the Tangled Grotto. It's a dervish. Ooh, I forgot to get this last time. What do we got here? I like that. I really like that. The dervishes. Look at them. They look so cool. I should probably explore more. Seems like there's more than just this area. Ooh, got a slime gate. Ah, danger sign. Just gonna promptly ignore that to open up this treasure. Oh, so we got a mosaic slime, secret style. I've yet to actually get mosaic slimes. Oh. I mean, obviously I'm gonna be able to get back up, but... I have to shoot it. Okay. Palm sprout. Alright. What's this? That definitely looks like something useful. Oop! Silver parsnip. That will be useful come be getting mosaic slimes. Let's go up around this way. Oh, probably fell into that again. Let's look on the top of this. Got another statue or something. Looks like, yeah, these are mosaic teams. Alright, I'll have to come back here eventually. Oh, boom rock largo. Oh, they're feral. Oop, need to chickadoo. A lot of interesting stuff. What is that? Oh, it's a nest. That makes a lot of sense. Our gilded ginger. Why is there so much of this? So, this little area looks like it's walled off from everything else. Dervish slimes. And oh no. Well, this seems like a not great place to get stuck. What do you got to say, Hopton? Must have been one heck of a scourger that caused these glass formations. They always look like flames to me, like a great firestorm over this land, frozen in time. Then again, maybe these are flames burning away, but at a pace we can't even see. Perhaps this desert is just two different times overlapping and one another, and here we are, stuck in the middle of it. Nah, just be quiet. Ooh, make that tank style. Okay, I should probably start heading back. I'm just kind of lost is the problem. How do I get back up there? Is there an entrance somewhere? Game? Oh, over here. My slimes are going to be very hungry when I get back. Oh, I need to actually fly over here. Okay. I should really get another teleport built. Right? I am going the right way. Okay. So just several wrong ways to go. And I'm going the wrong way again. It's this way. So I gotta say, it's odd being night and having no phosphorus line spawn. It's a little bit of a strange image, I suppose. I'm so used to, you know, phosphorus phosphorus slime spawning. Alright. Just got this teleporter right here. Alright, got my dervish slime pen set up. Then down here. Walls, missile bugs, baronet, floor collector, and prickly pears. There we go. That should be enough to keep him satisfied for the time. Shove the rest of that into here. Let me exchange started so I know what to grab. I'm just gonna want 6 rocks. Why is there? Okay, I forgot to grab that. 6 rocks and 6 honeys. Garden. Get all of this. Shove a silver parsnip in there. Build a ginger in the silo. I'll shove the parsnips in two since I don't have the mosaic signs yet. Alright, let's get started with branching slimes the usual way. It'll be nice once I've made the floor collection. I just need to feed them. Oh, that's a lot of carrots. Like, a lot of carrots, wow. More spawned as I was backing them up. Okay. $93 carrots. That's a lot of them. And I can berries over here. Ah, you knew. Thank you for the hydration reminder. Make sure you drink water, everyone. It's good for you. Once again, the lag central station. It's supposed to be the crystal slimes. I'm pretty sure like it's just the Switch version that lags so deeply there. Because, like, at least good PCs should probably be able to run that fine. It's just, the Switch isn't exactly powerful. Alright, give me these lemons. I'll actually have extras, I think. I'll have a single extra, I can just shoot it in there. Alright, the painted hens are reproducing. Good. Wait, no, I don't want the briar hen. I'll have the regular hens, though. Actually, these are pretty much just here to feed the Tangle Slimes. So, hold on. I'm just missing Mosaic Slimes. Well, other than Tangle, but haven't seen yet. Is Tangle, Dervish. I might actually put Mosaics over there. And grab a couple of Roostros and some Briar Hens and put them here. Take the Briar Hens and regular hens out of that one. Okay. Yeah. That'll be the new plan. Tangle Slimes are far enough away. Well, will be far enough away from everything else. I did not mean to grab that. Or, actually, I'll just sell it. Alright. 41 handhits. Nice. Be 20 defeats. Sergio Ord, thank you for the sub, for the Amazon Prime Twitch sub. And your boy is goated. Welcome in. How have you been today? And yeah, me and Pat, like, well, Pat, I play Mario Kart with Pat. At this point, like, games like Among Us, we haven't done in a while. Well, I mean, we did it a little bit ago, but I didn't stream it. But yeah, I'm often hanging out in Pat's chat, and I'm on for him. Which gate do you mean you boys goated? Because I've unlocked all the areas. But like, if... Can I, like, which, like, there's a lot of gates. Oh yeah, in the Moss Blanket, I believe I have. Alright. So, time to gather quartz. Oh yeah, the one to unlock the Moss Blanket. Boys got it? Yeah, I unlocked that one a while ago. And I am legally obligated to say nice, simply because the number 69 has appeared on screen. It's part of the streamer contract, I believe, you know? Oh, right, I need to feed the dervish ones. I should... Okay, I should implement that. Probably directly after the grotto. Go up through that, grab stuff at the lab. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting to know, that you can just skip the gate. Is that on the latest version of the game? Or that's a possible exploit? Alright. 42 dervish lords. Remember correctly, these are worth quite a bit. Oh! Oh, big money. $105 per quarter. That was good. Okay. Now, grab Tabby, Quantum, sell those. Then... Actually, I'll grab Tabby, Quantum, and sell all those, and grab Boom, Puddle, Hunter, and Fire. The range exchange thing, Victor. And then I'll wrap up stream. But we do gotta get that Stream Raiders battle going once I've done that. Once I'm done with this outputs. Alright. Oh, I've gotten Sabers. They're over at the lab area. Alright. Let's get the Stream Raiders battle going. This is the last battle of the night. We have got 19 allies in the battlefield against 47 enemies. Hopefully our rogues can just demolish all of the archers. Because... Okay, yeah. Yeah, these rogues are kind of popping off. Oh, there goes my healer. Alright, we got 7 gold going to every theater that placed a troop on that battlefield. Over on the leaderboard, we got XGC Plumber in first, 16 kills, 5 assists. Made a Starlight having second, 15 kills, 3 assists, and Haku taking third, 11 kills, 1 assist. Who's gonna Made a Starlight? And Ian Moo. Alright, that was all for Stream Raiders tonight. But don't go anywhere because we still got some Slime Rancher to finish up. Yeah, those Dervish forts being 105 is really nice. Okay. Every time the Boom Slimes just launch their boards just halfway across the overgrowth. Okay. Lots of paddle boards this time. Let's go. 10. Nice. Five fire boards. I'll take it. See here. 6 rocks, 6 beans. Actually, Not sure that reward is worth it. Alright, let's read the star mail from Casey. Response about London. I know it was the right thing to do. Appreciate it. But I never felt the same as having this fine. London was an opportunity I couldn't pass up, an opportunity to tour and do what I love. I still missed you like crazy, and when you told me about going far range, maybe missing even more before you were gone. I guess that's just us. But we really just want that. We didn't want just to have seen different places of the known universe. I mean, there's a long distance, and then there's being so far away that time itself might actually function differently. Why are there more songs about that, huh? Alright. We're only less than 40,000 away from the next 7Z upgrade. But that is going to be all for stream tonight. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm just gonna look for a raid target real quick, and by look for a raid target, I mean have Twitch load so that I can actually raid them. Feel free to do !raid to get the raid message in chat. Alright. Copy and paste that raid message and bring the positivity chat on over to Dogfish's channel. So, I'm planning on streaming again on Friday. We're going to be doing some Fire Emblem New Game Plus. Hopefully it doesn't just completely reignite the Fire Emblem addiction, but it may. Though, it'll also have a Slime Rancher addiction to balance it out, so who knows. Alright, have a great rest of your day everyone, and I will see you all next time I stream.